Hi everyone. This is just a little heads up if everyone was basically thinking of selling their stuff on eBay. I really wouldn't advise it at all whatsoever. There are a lot of videos out there. There is someone on YouTube that basically makes or sort of believes that she makes her living off of selling items on eBay by going to charity shops and basically going out and finding all these little low price items and then obviously skyrocketing her prices. And there's nothing really like special or fantastic about it. I mean, I personally have been there. I've gone to the charity shops before. You get all excited about the little offers that you manage to find or you manage to have a little look at, and you think, oh, I'm going to make a profit on this. And obviously, it's the cost of buying the item first, whether it's like you buy it for £1 first, and then basically you come home and then you got the travel cost as well of coming all the way back home. Then you have to wash it, you have to iron it, you have to press it, you have to take pictures of it, and then obviously you have to upload it to the eBay website to try and list it. And it's the countless hours that it takes to try and get this item ready, up and running, and everything. So obviously there's a lot of things that a lot of people don't understand, like a lot of misconceptions about, oh yeah, well it's a great idea. I've seen a lot of adverts, buy it, sell it, love it, eBay. No, it's actually a really bad way of sort of like a fraudulent way of telling people that they can make a profit when in fact you can't. There is no way of making a profit on eBay. So what will happen is after you spend all the countless hours of listing the item and then getting the item ready, as I said, what they will do is you might even get such offers like a £1 max listing fee. And say, for instance, if you go through all that, eBay take a percentage from you, they take 10%. And then basically your PayPal will take 10% off of you as well. And then it's not even that, it's that even the shipping. So obviously to print the label as well. So like My Hermes, that's like one of the places that you can use to print the labels and send it. They take 10% as well. So before you've even sold your item, you're missing 30% on your total outcome of your items itself. So like I said, it's like a lot of like hard work and effort that goes into obviously finding the item in the first place, the travel cost, the expenditures, and obviously like the time, the effort, and oh my God, literally you could spend hours upon hours of listing these items that you've managed to get and managed to find. So no, there is no sort of profit that can be made on eBay whatsoever. And then after, say for instance, 1 month is gone past, so you got like the whole month and you managed to start selling a few, eBay will lie to you again. They will say your total profit is this is what you've made. But they don't understand that obviously 1 month later, the fees come out of your account as well. So they will basically take away all of your profit that you've made, and then they'll lie as well. If you go onto the eBay account as well, it will say this is what you have made. No, it's not. It's totally not. I've phoned up eBay as well so many times as well. And like for instance, I'll give you another situation. I'll give you a very easy example. Say for instance, if someone's bought your item from eBay, and then obviously you get happy now, you wrap it up, and then even that's another thing as well that comes out of it. You're wrapping as well. You have to buy sort of ink for your printer, or either that or you've got to go to the internet cafe. You've got to pay 50p to use their computers to print off the label as well. This is another thing, like for instance, so yeah, so after you sold your item, you wrapped it up and then you go to post it, whatever. If after like a week goes by, and then obviously maybe 3 to 5 days, maybe even a week that goes by, the person that you sold it to, they could basically say, oh, do you know what, I really didn't like this. They could put it on eBay, oh, the item is not as described, and then you have to pay to have that thing sent back to you. So you're actually missing out on even more money. So yeah, people on YouTube and people on eBay, they have this total misconception that obviously you can make money on eBay. No, you can't. 100%, you definitely can't. There's no money to be made on eBay whatsoever by selling. Yeah. I would agree, like with a few other people, that yeah, you can sort of make a little bit of a profit on eBay, but only if it's a one-off. So if you're basically selling an item that is a couple of £100, yeah, forget the £1 selling fees or whatever. I'm talking about like literally it's the one-off. That's the only time you can sort of make a little bit of profit. But apart from that, no. I mean, if say for instance, if you're walking down the street and then someone is throwing away something in a skip, yeah, that is totally 100% profit. That's 100% profit that obviously you have made because it hasn't actually cost you anything whatsoever. So if you manage to sell that item for say £70, £80, no matter what you gain out of it, it's actually in your pocket. So that's a good thing. But to be honest, yeah, like I said, if you go out and then you've got yourself a whole massive wardrobe of clothes or shoes or trainers or whatever, yeah, that's great for you, but you're not actually going to make any money. I would have said that the best places to sort of make a little bit of money, and obviously I know that people still do mess you around a little bit, but you've got other applications like Spock, Gumtree, you've got Facebook Marketplace, and obviously in America, people use things like Craigslist. So I mean, it's up to you. I wouldn't advise eBay. There are, like I said, a lot of misconceptions. People are sort of like fraudulently saying, yeah, you can definitely make money. It's a good sort of like money making sort of little place, but no, it's actually a scam. eBay are completely ripping people off. They're not good people at all whatsoever. And like I said, you can spend ages and ages explaining like your problems to the people at eBay customer services. That some of the people like from the call center, they are absolutely useless, and they will say that, oh, there's nothing really you can do. But to be honest, if you speak to the managers as well, you actually speak to the departments, like the actual managers of eBay, they agree with what you're saying to them. They understand the problems that you're facing with them, and they agree that there is no money to sort of be made from eBay. So it's a sort of front, and they're lying even on the adverts on TV. Oh yeah, if you get an item, you'll be able to sell it for a certain profit. No, like I said, there is no profit whatsoever. Another way of you can sort of like shift your items as well is like if you do end up with like a big wardrobe full of stuff and you think, oh, I just need to get rid of it, go to a car boot sale. There are many car boot sales around or markets around. You can set up a little stall. A stall is about £10, and then obviously like you can get yourself a garment rail. Garment rails are cheap enough as they are, and then obviously if you've got transport like a car, then obviously you'll be able to load up your car with a few like decent bits. But don't just stick to one sort of like item of clothing, or don't just find as many as you can that you're thinking, oh, do you know what? I'm just never going to get around to wearing this. I'm pretty sure someone else will be able to like make use out of these items, but obviously I'm never going to be able to use them. And instead of it taking up more space, and obviously your wardrobe's just going to get more and more rammed and full and packed, no, just have a little bit of a clear out. Think, do you know what? Other people can do these things like more than what I can. So, like I said, it's true. Have a little clear out. Have a little bit of an organisation. But whatever you do, do not sell your stuff on eBay. Seriously, you'll be hating yourself for it. But other people like Sparrow's End, this woman, like, yeah, she is a little bit addictive on eBay to carry on looking at her videos and saying, oh, yeah, well, yeah, it's going to get me into selling and oh, I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah, I had my own little business selling on eBay. And you know what? After PayPal took their profits, and after eBay took their profits, and after even my Hermes, the shipment company, took their profits, we were left with absolutely nothing. And then the next month, eBay sends you an invoice on how much money that you owe. And trust me, when you look at that and then you look at your PayPal account, oh my God, seriously, it's just not even worth it. Like, seriously, you end up putting yourself in more and more debts. And yeah, the people, like I said, they might not even want your items, so you'll end up going to all the trouble of even running it down to the posting place. And then once you like post it off and everything, you got to wait and see if that person actually really likes it and genuinely actually really wants it. Because if they don't, they can say, the item isn't as described, even though it is, and there's a lot of misconceptions on their side. And they might even say, oh, but the item's damaged. Well, it wasn't damaged when I sent it. And then obviously you have to send pictures to prove, and it's a massive long process. So like I said, there's no sort of gain from eBay itself. You see a lot of videos on there, and then a lot of people are just doing misconceptions. So don't listen to them whatsoever. There's a lot of fake and fraudulent like people on there. So yeah, don't ever go down that route. So like I said, if there's ways that you've got yourself a little bit of clutter in your house, or you've got like a few too many items in your wardrobe, have a good clear out, make a little list, and obviously like tick off the ones that you want to get rid of, tick off the ones that you want to keep, and then you'll be able to like put your stuff in better storage. Like for instance, if there's sort of like a nice little wardrobe that you're thinking about getting, instead of like packing out your stuff and it's just damaging your wardrobe, no, have a nice little clear out, sort out all your items and sort out all your different little garments and bits and clothes and shoes and whatever it is that you want. And then that way you'll be like relieving yourself, and then that way you'll just be living in a better, cleaner environment, and then you'll be more happier, to be honest. So yeah, I mean, the best way that I've noticed to live is sort of minimalistic in a way, and that way you haven't got loads of rubbish in the way, you haven't got like loads of like shoes like you're tripping over or anything like that. So yeah, have a little think about the other applications that you can use, because eBay is definitely not the platform for anyone at all. And like I said, I don't care what eBay want to say about this video. I'm really not too bothered, because what I'm saying is 100% complete truthful from the heart. And I don't want other people falling into the same trap as seeing the adverts on TV, or seeing the videos on YouTube, and obviously people giving you false misconceptions. So it's not a good look, to be honest. So like I said, you can do your research. And then whether this Sparrow's End, yeah, the woman on there, she keeps on saying, "Oh, make yourself an eBay list, like you get the invoice and the." It's rubbish. It's absolute rubbish. And I don't believe in obviously like slandering other people on YouTube, because obviously she says she makes a profit. No, she gets a lot of her profits from the videos that she gets because of her subscriber account, and obviously like the amount of people that watch her videos. That's where her income actually comes from. Yeah. And obviously, like, I'm not the one to sort of rip people off on eBay, because a lot of her prices, they are skyrocketing too high. Like, for example, she'll go to a pound charity shop, £1 charity shop. She'll pick up an item and say, "Oh yeah, this item here, it's £1. It's lovely. I think I'll put this up for £80." And you think, what the hell? Like, no one's ever going to buy that. But you know what? People actually do, because they must be really, really desperate or really silly. But no, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with like ripping people off. I mean, to be honest, if I go out and I find a few things, and then obviously I think it's obviously at a decent quality price, it's still of a great item, then I will say, yeah, maybe £5, maybe £10. I'm not going to put it no £50, £60 like what this woman does. So yeah, I don't rip people off. I don't think it's a good idea to do that either, because I want to build up a sort of like character base with people. So if I'm selling something good, I want people to know that they've got a good item as well. So that's with like, even on Facebook Marketplace, I've listed a lot of items on there. And a lot of people that I sell to, even for instance, I was selling this Wii U game. It was like an Animal Crossing like Amiibo Festival game on the Wii U, and it was brand new, sealed up. A woman come yesterday and then picked it up. I sold it for £5, and it was brand new and sealed up. And this woman was so happy she managed to get it for her child, and obviously her child is over the moon with it. And actually, she even said to me as well, "If you get any more, please let me know, because like, I will come down straight away and I'll get it." She left me an amazing rating, and this is the sort of people that I want to buy my stuff that I'm selling. So, like I said, yeah, eBay, just completely stay away from it, and then don't like listen to misconceptions on the internet as well. I'm very truthful with my videos as well. I tell the honest truth. I don't want to see people get ripped off, and it really does like annoy me that there are people out there that just think, "Oh yeah, I'm just going to make a quick fast penny." No, that's not the good way. All right. So like I said, have a little look around other platforms like Facebook Marketplace. You got Spock, you got Gumtree, and even if you're in America, then obviously you have places like Craigslist to sell your stuff, and there might even be more. I mean, to be honest, like a lot of different other people, they're using like even Instagram to sell their stuff. So they'll take a picture of their item, they'll have like loads of different like description on it as well. So they will explain a little bit about their item and everything. So yeah, I think that would be a good idea to obviously get your little business going if you are looking to sell your stuff. So I thought I'll just bring you that video out, and I'll just hope you enjoy like this new like sort of thing that I'm doing with the live video sections. All right. So have a lovely day, everyone, and just have a little look and see what you think yourself. All right. So take care, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.